Now we have the education module, and the training session is on effective one-to-one. The training would be conducted by a person who is passionate in training. He is a postgraduate in project management and human resource. He is graduated in telecommunication, and he has got 3 diplomas in his credit: diploma in electronics and communication, diploma in information technology, diploma in data communication and cube security. He is also a certified trainer. He is associated with Toastmaster International, a non-profit educational organization serving as District 116 Director. He is also a launch ambassador of Business Network International, and he also happened to be our president. Wow. And the list goes on. I hereby invite Mr. Rajesh VC to have us educate on effective one-to-one.
Thank you, Tawfiq, for that nice introduction. I wish my wife would have been here to all this things. If she would have been here, she would have called Tawfiq. Tawfiq, are you introducing the right person? And Nishad had told Tawfiq, shut up, I know what this guy is. You're all with me?
Yes.
I don't listen. Here. You're all with me?
Yes. You are also not listening. Your mic is not audible.
My God. What is this?
Hey.
Hello. Hello. When it is 22 minutes, put 1 tuck. When it is 25 minutes, put 2 tuck. When it is 28 minutes, put 3. So that next 2 minutes I'll get out of the room. Now you might be thinking that what is this guy going to speak about, right? One-to-one. We are all doing one-to-one on a regular basis. Shia, distributed soon. We are all doing one-to-one on a regular basis, right? How many of you did one-to-one today? 1, 2. Wow, great. What did you discuss? I want somebody to share. What did you discuss in that one-to-one? Yeah.
Actually, today me and Subir Panda, we met for about 2 hours. We are going to bring one event in Qatar.
Yes.
So we were planning about, okay, or pre-event reports, okay. We are planning some sponsors, so we are discussing how to go, where to meet.
What you discussed about that event, right?
Yeah,
Sit down. Can we have a round of applause for you? Next slide, please. We will follow certain ground rules, right? Yeah, Sharif, Shihab, listen to me. We will follow certain rules. When I say hi, you will all say aha. We will try once. Hi. No. Hi. We will not debate, but we will participate. What is the main difference between debate and participate is? Somebody want to share? What is the main difference between debate and participate?
Debate can be an argument.
Oh, super. So we will not argue here. You might be having a different opinion from what I am saying. This is not facts. This is just an opinion what we are speaking about. But better way of doing things. We found that it has been successful. People have used it. They got benefit out of it. So we will not debate. At the same time, we will participate. Debate means somebody should win. We are not here to win alone. We are here to create a win-win situation for all of us sitting in this room. Next, take notes, ask questions. Next slide. What is the purpose of doing a one-to-one? For anything, there should be a purpose. Yes, sure.
Knowing each other.
Knowing each other. Excellent. Can we have a round of applause for him? Anything else? Other than knowing each other, anything else you think?
Sharing information.
Collecting? Connecting, exactly. Sharing information, yeah.
Helping each other.
Helping each other. Superb. Anything else? Building relationship. Anything else?
Passing reference.
Passing reference. Yes.
Empowering.
Empowering. Wow.
Motivation.
Now I'm very sure this training is not required. When everybody sitting in this room know what is the purpose, then what is why training, right? Let us see what it is. Yes. Next slide. The importance in this type of organizations, networking organization doing one-to-one is all about building that trust and credibility. All the answers which you have said is right. There is no doubt in it, and that is required. But building trust and credibility is one of the important. Stephen Covey in his book, The Speed of Trust, speaks about many different things. He says, if there is trust between each other, things which has been miscommunicated takes into right direction. If you miscommunicate also, it is fine. People take it in the right way. That is what Stephen Covey, after a lot of research. But today when we speak about credibility, credibility is at stake, right? When we meet with people, when we pass referrals, what is our credibility? We are giving our credibility to others. When we refer a person to somebody, that means we are giving our credibility. If I refer Benson White to somebody, that means I should be credible. I should think whether I am referring Johnson to Benson, is Johnson a credible person or not? So Stephen Covey has 20 questions. He speaks about what credibility is all about. Let us see, you have a piece of paper in front of you. In that, there are 4 different parts. The first part speaks about 5 different questions. You have to rate yourself from between 1 to 5 in those questions. 1 to 5. Rate yourself 1 to 5. Part 1, you have 3 minutes time. Yes, Shia, you want to say something?
Some people didn't get it.
No problem. Can we go to the next slide, please? Next slide. Next. Yes, this is. Those who did not get, I will ask you a question. Rate yourself between 1 to 5. At every level, I am thoroughly honest in my interaction with others. Rate yourself where you stand between 1 to 5. 5 is the highest. At every level, I am thoroughly honest in my interaction with others. Number 2. Second question is, what I say and do is what I really think and feel. What I do and say is what I really think and feel. Consistently walk the talk. Right? We always hear this word, leaders walk the talk. Number 3, I am clear on my values and courageous in standing up for them. I am clear on my values and courageous in standing up for them. Mark yourself from 1 to 5, and 5 is the highest number what you can mark. Number 4, I am genuinely open to the possibilities of learning new ideas that may cause me to rethink issues or even redefine values. It's all about your values. Number 5 is, I am able to consistently make up and keep commitment to myself and to others. 5th, mark yourself between 1 to 5 and total it and write down below. What is the total you get out of it? We will see at the end of this session what total means to all of us sitting in this room. When I did this for the first time, 6 years before, the complete exercise, I was rated less than 40. Total marks which I scored was less than 40. Let us see how much we score today. Now the next session is part 2. Part 1 is entirely different. There we end, close it up with the totaling it. Now we'll go to the part 2 of this session. Those who don't have papers, I'll read it out. Next slide please. I genuinely care about other peoples and am deeply concerned about the well-being of others. I genuinely care about other people and am deeply concerned about the well-being of others. Next question is, I am consciously aware of my motives and I refine them to make sure that I am doing the right things for the right reason. I am consciously aware of my motives and I refine them to make sure that I am doing the right thing for the right reason. Number 3 is I actively seek solutions that provide a win for everyone involved. I actively seek solutions that provides a win for everyone involved. Number 4, other people can clearly tell that by the things that I do, that I really do have their best interest in mind. Whatever we do, we have best interest in mind for others. I securely believe that there is no more than enough of everything to go around. I securely believe that there is no more than enough of everything to go around. Write down the numbers what you have scored and total it. How many of you done the first part and second part? Raise your hand. Wow, super. Can we have a round of applause for all of you? Now we will move on to the third part of it. Third part is there is high match between my talents and my opportunities in the work I am doing. There is high match between my talents and my opportunities in the work I am doing. I have acquired the knowledge and mastered the skills required for my job. I have acquired the knowledge and mastered the skills required for my job. Number 3 is I relentlessly upgrade and increase my knowledge and skills in all the important areas of my life. I relentlessly upgrade and increase my knowledge and skills in all the important areas of my life. 4, I have defined my strength and my greatest focus is on using them effectively. I know how to effectively establish, grow, extend and restore trust, and I consciously work to make it happen. I know how to effectively establish, grow, extend and restore trust, and I consciously work to make it happen. Now total it and see what is the number you are getting. Part 3. If somebody want to use calculator, you may do so. Part 4, the last part of this exercise is my track record clearly gives others the confidence that I will achieve desired results. My track record clearly gives others the confidence that I will achieve desired results. Next is I focus my efforts on delivering results, not activities. I focus my efforts on delivering results, not activities. I appropriately communicate my track record to others in a way that inspires confidence. I appropriately communicate my track record to others in a way that inspires confidence. With rare expectation, I start something, I finish it. With rare expectation, I start something, I finish it. The last but not the least, I consistently get results in the way that inspire trust. I consistently get results in the way that inspire trust. Yes, now you may mark total all these things. Now we will total part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. How many of you got more than 80 in this? Wow, super. How many of you are between 70 and 80? Wow. How many of you are between 50 and 70? How many of you are less than 50? Like me? Less than, not even 50, less than 40. Right? Okay, we'll see what this activity speaks about. Next. If your total, previous. If your total score is between 90 and 100, you have high personal credibility. This activity has a lot of importance. We as business owners, decision makers of the company, our credibility is always at stake. If we are today at 30, there is nothing wrong in it. If we are today at 20 or 25, there is nothing wrong in it. But seeing those activities and improving our level of interaction with people, giving those commitment, keep building the trust, takes the credibility to the next level. If you are between 90 and 100, you have highly personal credibility. If your total score is between 70 and 90, you may have a bit of credibility gap, which will manifest itself either in lower self-trust or in some degree of failures to inspire the trust of others. Between 70 and 90 also it speaks something great, right? There are a lot of things to think about. You think what would be my case when I was below 40? Right? Below 40 means this person is not useless. This person is useless. He cannot be believed. There is no credibility with this person. That is what it spoke about me. Right? But today when I do this list, I am at 100. It's because we learned the art of doing things. We learned the skill. We understood that this is what people expect from others. All these things has come from a great research. You all know, right, Stephen Covey, who is? He has written a great book called as 7 Habits of Highly Successful People or Highly Effective People. And he is a leadership consultant. Next slide, please. Doing effective one-to-one. What it means is, we always sit, have a cup of coffee, discuss and say bye-bye and go. There's nothing wrong in it, and this is what builds friendship. But in organizations like this, when we do effective one-to-ones, there should be something which comes out as a result. In that, as an organization, we have formed 3 different shades. One is individual's profile. We fill this thing and send it to the person who wanted we to do one-to-one well in advance. 3 days, 4 days in advance, that person has time to read this, so that we avoid other discussions. How many kids you have, how many wives you have, like Suberka told, only one registered wife. So, like these discussions we would avoid, and we look into the exact thing what is required. That is what individual profile speaks about. There is something called as dream profile, and this is very important when we do one-to-one. And I am sure that you all have dream profile in front of you. Dream is about, it's an abbreviation for something. We brought in an abbreviation to build that profile in B2B. There is nowhere. You cannot find any. This is not copied from anywhere. It is not there on internet. It is not there with any other organization. This is what we have built as a B2B. Dream is about what's your dream. Not what's your dream, what you want in your life. It's about what is the dream you wanted to achieve from this group of people. What do you want to achieve with the help of these people? Write down one such dream which you want to achieve with this group of people in this room. We have effectively 23 members in this room who have members of B2B and they are very active. There are 3 more members who are inactive, but they are also members of B2B. So with this 26 group of people, what is one thing or 2 things you wanted to achieve? Write down a dream. If you ask me what I wanted to achieve, I would say I wanted a $2 million business from this video. A $2 million business. Anybody can go and help me? I will do effective one-to-one with you. We'll understand how you can help me. That is what is about dream. Number 2 is realistic skills. Don't bring in the training part what you have got. Bring in those realistic skills which you have, which you think that these are the skills which I possess. Write down 3 realistic skills. There is no person in this world who don't have skills. Everybody have one or the other skills. Write down those skills which you think this is my strongest area. This skill is something which I can vouch for. If you ask me what is those skills, I would be trustworthy. I would maintain my integrity. I'm a good public speaker. These are the skills. I'm a good trainer. If you ask me, Rajesh, will you do good business? That I cannot guarantee. But why? Because that is not a skill that has been trained. I've been learning from all of you sitting in this room. each and every day. But other sales skills, I am confident enough. So what are those 3 skills which you think, which you are confident enough? Write down those 3 skills. Next is E, the engagement part. How do you engage yourself other than your business? Where do you spend your time? This is very important because people can ask you help. You can help others when you tell people that I engage with so and so. If you ask me, Rajesh, where do you engage your time? I'll say in Toastmasters. I can help people to get connected across 144 countries in the globe. I can help you to connect with people across 75 countries. Why? Because I'm involved with BNI, Business Network International. I can tell people I'm involved with B2B. I have a group of 30 entrepreneurs who are ready to help and support. Like that, where are you associated with? Write down those organizations where you are associated with. Let people come to know that you have association. Yesterday I read in a group, WhatsApp group, we have a person who have been elected as for some KMCC. Who is that? Jamshid. Yes. So write down those things and tell people I've been associated with so and so organization. As business owners, we don't have any politics. We don't have any group. We have a group of friends who are spread across everywhere and from whom we take help. Right? We need people who are associated with every organization in this world. We need people who are associated with everyone in this world, at every corner of this world, so that we are benefited from each other. So write down the name of the organization which you are being engaged with. Done? The next thing is about achievements. What are your achievements? What do you think that you have achieved great in your life? I am sure that everyone in this room have a lot of achievements to see, right? There's no people in this world who don't have any achievement. Kalat Bhai says this page is not enough for me to write these achievements. Everyone, what do you think that this is the biggest achievement in life? Sometimes when you ask this question, it is very difficult for people to come out and say this is my achievement. And it's very important to identify ourselves and learn whatever our achievements. Until and unless we don't tell people that this is my achievement, nobody is there to tell others. We are the one who need to tell that we achieved this. You have to market yourself. And today's word is about marketing yourself. Until and unless we don't do it, who else will do? Write it down. These are your achievements. Tell your friend that this is that achievement. There are many people sitting in this room who achieved Young Entrepreneurs Award. We have seen photos. Who are those people? And Kallat is also there in that. Yeah. Anybody else is there? I've seen your photo in public. Anybody else? So like this, Biju Batai. You have to tell people that what you achieved. Until and unless you don't know, what is the population of this world? Billions of people, right? 6 billion people. 8 billion people. How many billion people use Facebook, social media? The Facebook account says about 60% of this world use Facebook. Whether it's a fake account or not. But research says that. How many of you wrote 3 achievements which you feel that, yes, I have done something great? One of the greatest achievements which I can say all of you did is, you have been an owner of a company or been serving in such position in your company, which is helping many families. What better you can do? Right? Write down those achievements. Paying salary every month on time is the greatest achievement for an entrepreneur. Right? People getting salary every month well on time is also a greatest achievement. Why? Because they are doing something great for this organization. That is why they are paid on time. Right? Write down those achievements. Next is, what is that magic in you? What is that magic in you? Why people should connect you? See, sometimes we see what happens is we see somebody we don't feel like talking to him. Though we don't have any interaction with him, though we have never met, though we have never discussed anything with him. Right? There is a psychological feeling between human beings. We feel that, no, leave it, we don't want to talk to it. So what is that magic in you that people should talk to you? What do you feel that this is the biggest strength of yours? If I am speaking to Johnson, if I am speaking to Vinny, if I am speaking to Benson Bhai, you tell what is the biggest thing in you, because I am coming to you. Last 4 days I was in Malaysia, last week. You know, with me was our club growth director of Toastmasters, Sabina. We both were there. None of them. Ravi Shankar was there, he came back. So we both 4 days were together, complete from morning till 8 till evening. We were roaming around Malaysia. After coming back here, 4 or 5 days back, I called her and asked her, Sabina, what do you think about my behavior? Right? At a different place, a male and a female is roaming. What do you think about my behavior? What? What should be the answer? I put this question in front of you.
That's more important.
No, I know you are from you.
You know me, right? By listening to the answer, she told that other ladies wanted to be with you. That is the answer she gave. They feel that safe and secure with you. So it is not about that. I just changed this story because there is something magic in you. What people feel, what would people think about. Being credible is very important. Being trustworthy is very important. Yes, next slide please. Individual profile, you can do it on your own. Next. Dream profile, we spoke. Next. Helping each other. This is one of the important part of our one-to-one meeting. If you see in the sheet, at the down there is one column called as who are your potential customers. When you do one-to-one, how can I help you? I cannot help you like that. If you say I wanted to meet a trading contracting company, there are thousands of trading contracting companies in Qatar. Be specific. Who are your customers, potential customers? Tell your friend that when you do one-to-one, these are my potential, like Biju Mata showed here today, QNB, Uridu, Hilton, all these are his potential customers. His customers. Write down your customers who are there and whom you think those are your potential customers. You wanted to meet them. When you write this, then people can help you. If you say, tell just, I wanted to make trading and contracting company, that will not work. In business it is said that specific is terrific. So we have to be very specific on what is the company you wanted to meet. Write down the name of a company. Give people time to think that if not this company, maybe some similar company he might be knowing. He can help you with similar company. So, but give that specific reason to help. Give that specific point to help you. Ask him to refer you something also. See, we are here to help each other. There is no question of shame here. We pay membership to B2B only because we wanted help from others. We wanted to support others. So it is our right to ask for help. It is our right to question others why you are not helping me, why you are not giving me business. It's our right. And this B2B platform gives that opportunity to ask each other, please help me. I'll share you one story here. Ghafoor is not here, but Ghafoor during his weekly presentation spoke about passing a referral of fire alarm to Pramod. Pramod is also in this room. Pramod got a business, fine. I asked Ghafoor, you are supposed to give me fire alarm business, why did you give it to Pramod? You know, Ghafoor same day passed me one referral which converted into 65,000 Riyal business. One question. Ghafoor and me are good friends. There is nothing to do with friendship there. But one question asking Ghafoor helped me with that referral. And that in turn translated into business. And asking questions, we are not shameful for anything here. We are here to ask questions. Next, effective success. When you do one-to-one, share some success stories like I shared with you. Yes, we'll wind up. Next. I spoke about all those things. Yeah. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Either you understood everything or Rajesh, please get out. Enough is enough. It's almost 30 minutes now. We have a lot of other things to do. Dinner is waiting for us. You are between the dinner and us. Thank you so much for being wonderful audience. Can we have a round of applause to yourself? And back to you. Back to president, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Rajesh. It was indeed a wonderful presentation. Back to you, sir.
Wow.
Yes, give a big round of applause to you.